This is the high jump. I ask you to please print out the accompanying PDF document from the CYO website to reference as we go through today's video. We are going to watch some complete high jump approaches and jumps. Notice the official standing in the middle of the high jump area so she can communicate with the jumpers efficiently. She calls the next jumper that's up, and the jumper prepares to complete his attempt. The second official is up by the high jump standards and raises the white flag to indicate that it was a good jump. The official records the result on the sheets and then calls the next jumper. Each jumper has 60 seconds to initiate their attempt at each height. In this attempt, the athlete does not clear the bar, so the red flag went up indicating it was a miss or a foul. The helpers step up and replace the bar and replace it in the same position that it was for each jumper. This is a field event results slip. You'll complete one of these slips for each athlete in the competition. You'll circle the gender, the grade, the event, as well as write the athlete's number on the name line. Each coach will give an athlete a number that they'll use throughout the course of the season. Do not tear these slips off of the pad, but just flip to the next page and register or check in the next athlete, because as the order of the tickets are on the pad will be your competition order for the actual event. Again, we're circling the gender, the grade, the event, and recording the athlete number. This process is completing until all the athletes have been recorded for that grade level. In the high jump, you can have multiple grade levels or genders competing at the same time just to help the event move along. And you can consult that with your field referee to find out what the actual process would be. Here are some general rules for the high jump. Once an athlete misses 3 attempts in a row, they are eliminated from the competition. The bar is generally raised into 2-inch increments. The athlete should not be checking out from the high jump to compete in other events. And the athletes must initiate their attempt within 1 minute of being called. Here are some of the fouls. If the athlete doesn't initiate their attempt within the 1 minute, they take off of 2 feet. The athlete displaces the crossbar or breaks the plane of the crossbar without clearing it. Fact or fiction? If the athlete gets off the pit before the crossbar falls, is it a miss? Yes, it is. If the crossbar falls due to the athlete's contact, it is a miss and is recorded as such. Okay, now let's watch some attempts. The athletes will be called for competition in the order of the slips on the result slips pad. The athletes have 60 seconds to initiate the attempt from the time that they were called. If it's a good attempt, the white flag goes up and is marked as a made attempt on the result slip. And the next athlete is called. So after each jump, the official will mark a 0 for a made attempt, an X for a missed jump, or a P for a passed jump on the athlete's slip. In this situation, as we said, the athletes can start again as long as they do not break the plane of the bar and they are within their 60-second limit. As a reminder, the athletes get 3 attempts to clear each height. This athlete cleared the height, so the white flag went up to indicate a good height, and this 0 circle would have been recorded on the result slip. The athlete can take the first attempt at a height and then pass to the next height if they wish, but however, they'd only have the remaining jumps at the following height. If the athlete cleared the height, he would then be back into the mix and have the next 3 attempts at the next height. When the bar is raised, it's measured at the center point from the ground. This is a fancy bar measuring device, but you'll have a carpenter's steel tape measure to record the heights at each of the locations. Okay, now we're going to see how to record high jump on the CYO result slips. First thing you do is record the height, 3 feet 6 inches. If the athlete made the attempt, you're going to put a 0 or a circle on the slip. For the next athlete, we record the height, and if the athlete misses the height, you're going to place an X. For the next athlete, we're recording the height again, 3 feet 6 inches. And we put a P in this situation because the athlete passed at that height. And now we're at 3 feet 6 inches for our next. Did this athlete make it? Yes, he did. Okay. Now we're going through and looking for second attempts for the athletes at 3 feet 6 inches. This athlete made it, so hence a 0 or circle is recorded. We are ready to compete the next height, which is going to be 3 feet 8 inches as the bar is raised in 2-inch increments. The height's recorded and a 0 or circle is placed to indicate that the athlete cleared the height. We're now at our athlete that passed the first height. He's attempting 3.8 and he missed the attempt at his first attempt at 3 feet 8 inches. This athlete attempted 3 feet 8 and made it, hence a 0 or a circle. Okay, now the bar is being raised again in the 2-inch increment until there's only one athlete left in the competition. Then that athlete can determine what the height would be. So here you see we're recording 3:10 and we put a 0 or circle for the made attempt here. Our next athlete here never finished 3.8, but it decided to come in at 3:10 and missed his first attempt. So now he missed 2 attempts in a row. One more miss and he's out of the competition. This athlete cleared 3:10. So now going back to the beginning of the competition row, this athlete has his second attempt missed as well. This athlete cleared 3:10. This is our athlete that moved on from 3.8 and he missed his third attempt as well, so he's now eliminated. This athlete no-heighted because he passed at 3.6 and did not clear 3.8 or 3.10. He would tear this sheet out and give it to the coach, give it to the athlete so he can give it to his coach. And now go back to the one athlete that's left at 3:10 and he missed his third attempt as well and is eliminated. So this athlete cleared 3.8, not 3:10 as I wrote down. We're now moving to the next height, which will be 4 feet. This athlete cleared 4 feet. This athlete's taking his first attempt at 4 feet, and he had missed the attempt. As you said, once the athlete is eliminated, you give them the results sheet from the packet with the instructions to give the sheet to their coach, and that will help you keep the athletes in order for the rest of the competition. This athlete missed the third attempt, and their best attempt was 3 feet 10 inches, and I would tear off that slip and give it to them. Okay, we're going to look at some more high jump. And the athlete approached, cleared the height, white flag went up, circle is recorded on the result slip for a made attempt. The judge is calling out the next athletes. The next athlete's ready, has the 60 seconds to initiate the attempt. The athlete jumps, makes the height, marks a 0 or a circle on the result pad for that height. Again, the judge is calling the athletes up on deck who's on hold, remind them of the order. The athlete has 60 seconds to initiate the attempt. This athlete is temped, the bar was knocked down, and is recorded as an X on the sheet, and the helpers are replacing the bar so it's put in the same manner, in the same position for all attempted other. Let's take a final look at a completed result pad. You'll see the X's, the best height, the numbers, and we return that slip to the coach. Thanks for helping out with the high jump. Good luck.